Meghan Markle can't risk reaching out to her father Thomas Markle Sr. over fears of what he could later disclose to the public as he knows all of her dirt. Duchess feared he can debunk all of her ongoing lies. Earlier this month, he appeared on ITV's Good Morning Britain, where he branded the situation with his daughter childish. Thomas also renewed his warning to Meghan he is willing to continue to speak to the press until his daughter decides to speak to him. He told ITV, "I'll keep doing this until I hear from her or until she talks to me. I want to do a show at least once a month and eventually she'll start talking to me sooner or later," said Markle, calling his own plan childish and a little bland. "But it really is time to talk to each other. We are family." Markle resents his grandchildren growing up without knowing they have more family. "It's not just about my daughter and I anymore. Her husband and 2 babies are now involved as well. So it's time to do something. I've made it quite clear until I hear from her until she does speak to me that I'll continue to do this. I will do a show for at least a month if I can get it through and eventually sooner or later she should start talking to me. This is way too childish. This is kind of silly. It's time to talk with each other. We're family." During the program, he also sent a message to his grandchildren saying they have 2 loving families and their great-grandmother is the Queen of England and that's important for them to know. His most recent appearance on TV was hit with more than 50 Ofcom complaints. Meghan and Prince Harry moved to California in late March 2020, days before they officially stepped back as senior royals. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex welcomed their first baby, Archie, in May 2019, while their daughter Lily was born in June this year. Royal biographer Andrew Morton spoke about the difficult relationship between Meghan, 40, and her father Thomas, 77. The royal author, who famously collaborated with Princess Diana for his 1992 biography of the Princess of Wales, described the situation between father and daughter as sad, given the former lighting director advancing age. He told Fox News, "When it comes to Meghan, there's just a complete lack of trust. She just doesn't know that, if she were to reach out, if that will result in Thomas immediately going out and selling the story to tabloids. She can't risk it. And it's very sad because the reality is, Thomas isn't getting any younger. And he has yet to meet his grandchildren." Adding the situation is difficult to resolve, he said, "The damage has been done. So where do you go from here? How can you get that trust back, completely? It is a sad story from all sides." Thomas is believed not to have been on speaking terms with his daughter since mid-2018. Prior to her wedding with Prince Harry in May, it was revealed Thomas had staged a photoshoot with a paparazzi. Biographers Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand claimed in their book Finding Freedom Meghan had tried, with no luck, to reach out to her father after news of the staged picture had broken and in the run-up to her big day. The former Hollywood worker could not attend Harry and Meghan's wedding as he reportedly suffered from a heart attack a few days prior to the nuptials, which made it impossible for him to travel across the pond. The 77-year-old is not believed to have met Prince Harry in person or to have been introduced to his grandchildren Archie Harrison and Lilibet Diana. Over the past few years, since Meghan joined the royal family, Thomas has spoken multiple times to the press,